Hello. Grab the mic.
Hi. Did
Are
we
you-
start?
I guess we just start.
I've got to tell you something. Take me off speaker.
Maybe do you want to get off your phone? I'm on it for my research.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Researching things. Oh, wait. I had a text message.
Too late.
I
My
was-
first guest.
Your first guest of honor.
My first guest on the podcast, take me off speaker, and the first episode, the soup-loving, history buff obsessed husband, Jeremy Batoff. Right now we're on Nantucket, which is one of my favorite places. This is one of the first
You
places.
say that about every place we go is one of your favorite places. Literally, wherever we are, this is my favorite places.
No, but Nantucket really is one of my favorite places. And this is one of the first places that we ever traveled to together.
it is actually. It's one of the first places we went to together.
Well, you tried to
That
get me to
was-
go to Palm Beach after a day of knowing you. And I was
Right.
like, you're a stranger. I'm not crossing state lines with a
You
stranger.
came eventually with me.
It took a minute.
Yeah. Was this the first place we went to together outside of Maryland or New York?
I think it was. Maybe. No, Palm Beach was. And then we came
Yeah.
here. And then the first time I ever came to Nantucket, my parents didn't know that I was out, which
They
was
didn't know I
crazy.
existed.
They knew you existed. They thought we were just good friends.
Oh, right. We were
Yeah.
friends.
And we already knew that my grandma was not doing well, remember? And
Yeah.
there was this off chance that I don't know, she might die when I'm here. Turns out she died. So I ended up flying off Nantucket, and then I called Jeremy, who was still my closeted boyfriend at the time. I was like, yeah, it's not looking good. My grandpa's actually probably going to die too.
Well, no, rewind. I was actually at a friend's house after her grandmother had already died. And I was like, should I go? We've only been dating a few months. I was like, no, don't go.
No,
That'd
don't
be
go.
so
Who goes
weird.
to a funeral for someone they just
you-
met? Fast forward, my grandpa died, and Jeremy figured
the
out
next day.
the next day. Figured out. So there was a joint funeral. So Jeremy figured out a way to get off this tiny little island, which notoriously is impossible to get off of, especially if there's
Well, that's
fog.
when people said you should probably go.
You should probably go. So
Join.
Jeremy, he only had Nantucket clothes. So he had a navy blazer with yellow piping. And I'm like, God, please have this guy not stand out. Please,
I think
my
I had
family.
Madras pants, a pink shirt.
It was
all sorts of
pink
stuff.
and
Yeah.
every different color except for black. So he shows up to this funeral looking like a clown.
Well, in my defense, I actually went to Ralph Lauren, the only suit sort of store they have on the island. I'm like, what would I wear to a funeral? What do you have here? And they said,
We only have Paisley. So we ended up having Jeremy at the funeral, and he was the hit, aside
was
from my
a- well, I was a
grandparents.
surprise
Obviously,
guest.
you were stealing the show for my
I was a
grandparents.
surprise guest.
You were the
Yeah.
today's surprise guest at the funeral.
Right,
Jeremy
exactly.
Batoff wearing a navy blazer with
expecting
yellow
that one.
piping. My family loved him. They still did not know that we were
I did
together.
hitch a ride though because I didn't know what to do or where to go. So
Yeah,
I
you
hitched
rode
a
with my
ride.
mom's friend Sandy
Yeah.
home from the funeral. And I'll just say this. I think that everyone should introduce their significant other at a funeral because no one is paying attention that day.
Nobody cares about you.
No one gave a fuck that you were
Right.
but anyone. They were
No.
like, oh, great, whatever. I could have told my mom I was dating a horse and she would have been like, whatever. I don't know what she took that day, but she was feeling it. But honestly, I think that introducing your significant other at a funeral, especially when you're not out, is the way to go. So that's when my family
Should
met.
we make that a thing?
I think
Meeting
I-
at funerals?
I think I am right now.
Oh.
My family obviously loved him because what's not to love? They still didn't know that we were a couple. They just thought wow, that's a really nice
really
friend.
good friend to come in for a funeral.
That's a really nice friend to come in for a funeral. And it was. That was a really you're a great friend.
I am a great friend.
You've been a great friend for
10 years?
11 years.
11 years.
You've been a great friend for 11 years. So
God, that's been fast.
yeah, so that's how we met. So yeah, it's been 11 years. Everyone always asks how we met. So should we tell them how we met?
Yeah. How did we meet?
Grinder.
What? No, we didn't. I don't think Grindr existed when we first started dating.
We met
We met on Instagram before DMs existed, so I could not have slid into your DMs.
so remember back in the day you used to be able to see what people you used to be able to see what
you
people
can
were
toggle over on your feed from what your people were doing or what your friends were doing.
That was really the biggest loss, I think, amongst many other things on social media. That
That's how you
Instagram
discover
had.
things. You could see what
You used
people
to be
were
able to stalk and see oh, why is this person liking this photo? Oh wow, this person's a closeted slut, and they're liking all these whores on Instagram.
yeah.
Meanwhile,
It was
I
fun to
was
watch that.
I was friends with these two girls, they're sisters, and they were doing Barry's boot camp. And
And I was doing Barry's boot camp back then too.
I know that stopped.
Yeah, that definitely stopped. I'm like, oh, don't need to do that anymore. Married, save that $50 a class.
This episode not sponsored by Barry's.
Sorry, Joey.
And so I saw that my two friends liked the photo that Jeremy was tagged in.
Not at Barry's.
Not at Barry's, obviously.
No. The photo was me with some friends on a boat in Miami, and then the girls from Barry's, who I did Barry's with, sisters.
Yeah.
They clicked on it. They liked it. Then you saw that they liked
And
it.
then I saw that they liked it. And
Yeah.
I just innocently liked this photo, not expecting to be married to this person one day.
Well, I was also at that point getting 12 likes a photo.
and
You
I
know,
was
so
I was lucky number 13.
right. So I was like clicking like, who's that person? That okay, that friend, that, and then I'm like, who's this guy? And that was Eric.
And so I liked the photo, and then there weren't even DMs. He had to slide into my Facebook messages.
Facebook messages.
Should we pull him up?
No, we don't need to do that.
Are you sure?
There's really no need.
It's
for that.
like, hi, Eric. Wait, that would be so funny. Should we pull up?
no, it's not necessary.
I don't even know how to get to my Facebook messages. Is it
That's
under like?
not the right app.
Is it under Messenger?
No.
So Jeremy slides into my Facebook messages, and he's like, "Hi, Eric," and I'm like, "Hey, hi, who is
Hey,
this?"
you liked my photo, so I don't want to hear it.
Messenger. Oh my god, I can totally find it right now. Wait, what?
You have to
Restri-
connect to stuff. You want me to show you how to do it?
No, continue.
Kids these days just don't know how to use Facebook.
I don't know how to use Facebook.
No
I
one-
don't, I don't
well.
like continue. So Jeremy slides into my Facebook
I just said,
messages.
hey, what's up, Eric?
No, you didn't. Here it is. I have the conversation right here. Oh my god, this is so good. Okay.
Wow, we really don't message much on Facebook, do we?
No,
If you can scroll back 10 years that quickly.
I can. We don't have that many messages on Facebook.
I guess we
so
don't really chat on Facebook.
what's up, Eric? How's your morning going? And I said, hey, not bad, you. He said, nice, pretty good, busy day, but getting started early and getting through it. I keep thinking it's Wednesday, though. He sent this on, I don't know what day this was, probably a Monday. Jeremy
I'm not good with days of the week.
is terrible at days of the week and also wasn't really working. And I said, isn't that, I didn't know how to relate because I'm like, I know exactly what day it is because I have an awful job that I'm trying to get out of. And I said, oh God, isn't that the worst? Weird schedule. So my days of the week are always messed up. That was a lie.
That's what you said.
I said that.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha. How so? Work the weekends or something? And I said, no, I work really early hours.
I'm like, oh, good. A guy in finance. Perfect.
I was working for a publication, a magazine.
Hourly.
Basically hourly. I was getting paid a salary
Intern.
that equated to like $16 an hour. Intern, basically. And then I said, what do you do for work? And he said, technically, I'm a lawyer, which,
That's technically true.
Technically, he's a
I
lawyer.
am technically a lawyer.
but I mostly work in real estate. He was doing
That's
like,
also true.
you weren't an agent yet.
No, I wasn't an agent. I was like managing our rental properties and all that.
So
sort
I'm
of
like, oh, fuck, another straight guy. And then we end up going to
what
dinner.
about being technically a lawyer, works in real
Nothing.
estate?
It was just like such a boring conversation. I'm like, okay, what does he want? Does he want me to buy a house? Because I just told him I make $16 an hour. So this whole time I'm thinking he lives in New York. Whole time we go to dinner.
You
We go to
didn't ask.
Sarah.
You shouldn't assume anything in life.
Okay, so Jeremy says we should meet up, and I'm like, oh my god, another like what is a business meeting? So we go to dinner at 4:30 because
We
I
did not go to Serafina in New York. We
No.
went to a wine bar.
we went to a shitty wine bar, and I'm like, I'm not paying.
some random
money.
location.
It was-
You were late, by the way. I got there before you did.
No, I was watching, making sure that I liked what I saw.
Oh, I definitely got there before
Peering
you did,
through the window.
which I never happens.
You're never early.
Yeah.
So I end up suggesting the cheapest possible place I could find.
well, we
on
got
the
a
Upper
cheese plate first. With
Can
the
I
wine.
get to where we met first
right,
before we
right.
talk about the fucking cheese?
No. The cheese plate was before we got to where we had dinner.
I'm talking about the place that we went to that I suggested.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God. So I suggest a shitty little dump on the Upper East Side because
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure.
I'm not paying more than $5 to meet a stranger. So and I'm making no money at the time. So we go to this shitty little dump. That was my dinner, by the way. Like I was
God, I wish I remembered
fully
what it was
content,
called.
like going to bed right after that. And Jeremy looks famished and he's like, we need to go to somewhere for dinner. And I'm like, okay, I thought this was. So he suggests Serafina. And I was like, that's going to be out of the budget. So we go to Serafina. I comfortably order
Pretty
the bread
sure
basket.
you had to suggest that because I didn't know anything about New York, so I couldn't have found a restaurant. So that was probably your suggestion.
I probably suggested whatever they had at an open table. And I was
Yeah.
like, whatever, I'm comfortable eating the bread basket. This guy orders an 8-course meal with wine pairings. And I'm like, oh my God, dinner's
I
on
had to
him.
make sure early you could keep up.
And I couldn't because I was broke. So
I don't mean financially. I meant keep up eating with me and drinking with me. I had to make sure you were like cut out for it.
no, he's the reason I'm on a GLP-1, by the way. So I ended up
With blokes.
with blokes. So I ended up agreeing to this dinner. We haven't even gotten to my other questions yet.
There are more questions?
This is just the
I didn't know there were questions.
This is just supposed to be the first 3 seconds of the podcast.
Okay.
So we end up going to this dinner and it lasts way too long. And he keeps talking about Baltimore. And I'm like, why is he talking about Baltimore? Why is this guy talking about Baltimore so much? And finally he's like, you should really visit the farm in Baltimore. And I'm like, okay, what is the deal with Baltimore? He's like, I live here. And I was like, oh my God.
I live there,
Whatever.
not here.
And he's like, I live there. And I'm like, I managed to find the one homosexual not living in New York or LA. And
What?
that's true.
No, there are others. No, you just never asked if I lived in New York. I didn't live in New York.
You're right. There are other gay guys in other cities. But like, I figured I'm meeting you in New York. There was no mention of Baltimore before this.
Well, I figured a lot of assumptions. But anyways, but it worked out great. And you said when we finish at dinner, when can we do our next date? And we did the next day.
Yeah, you tried to get me to come down to Palm Beach with you the next day. And I'm like,
That's
what
true.
part of having a job do you not understand?
I thought you could take some vacation days, sick days. I don't know.
No, we weren't at the point of vacation days yet. So I wasn't going to use that. And then he ended up diverting his flight. Diverting?
I changed my flight
He was supposed to be flying back to Baltimore. And he ended up changing his flight to come back to
right
New
back
York.
to New York. And I just squatted in the apartment for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, he stayed for like, no, it was like a week.
Did
And
I did, right? I just stayed in the apartment when you went to work and I just
yeah, I
stayed
had
there.
nothing to steal. I'm like, whatever. Like, what is he going to take? My CB2 chest of drawers? Like, there's nothing to steal in that apartment. I was Again, broke.
But I was also just like a stranger living in your apartment for a week. That's kind of interesting.
I had nothing to lose. I
Yeah.
literally had nothing.
And so
literally
you went
lose.
to work during the day, and we just like went out to
And
dinner.
I went to work at 5 a.m. and then I would come home around 3 and he was still sleeping because he like wasn't in New York that much. So
Yeah.
he was like, we got to go out. We got to see people. I was out until like 2 a.m. and then I was going back to sleep for an hour, going to work
Yeah.
at 3 or 4, whatever time I had to be there.
God, that was fun.
I wanted
wasn't
to
it?
die for
Yeah.
the first,
Well,
the first.
It's a crash course in dating. That's what you do. You just do it, get it all at once, and you see if you like the person. And if you can last, if you make it, and clearly like you're meant to be together. That's how I would do a dating course.
It was terrible. I wouldn't recommend it. On to my next subject. So I wanted to play Two Truths and a Lie because you know absolutely nothing about pop culture. So I'm going to read you.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say about me. I thought I had to guess things about you and see
No.
what's true and what's a lie.
I would hope that you know that.
Okay.
So I'm going to do 3 stories. One of them is false, and you're going to have to guess which one's false. So the first
All
one, Ozzy Osbourne, you know, he died recently, right?
I know
Yeah.
he is. I've met him before.
This is going to be
Pegasus 2000.
That was not
two.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. That was Gene Simmons.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Shit.
What's the difference? Aren't they both like?
They're literally 2 different
Oh, you're right.
humans.
It wasn't.
Okay, this is going to be so long if you don't.
Okay.
Just Ozzy Osbourne died. He updated his will so
Mm-hmm.
that Sharon Osbourne, his wife, gets black roses delivered to her door every week for the rest of her life.
Mhm.
That's the first headline.
Okay.
First of all, isn't that really romantic if he did
It
actually
is
do
kind
that?
of romantic.
It is. Okay.
Why are they black?
'Cause he's like the king of darkness or something.
Oh,
Like,
it's sad. Well, maybe he's. Oh, never mind. Okay. Next question.
I want to know what the joke was that you were going to try
I
to
say
land.
maybe he's happy if he's a king of sad. Like maybe she's happy to be sad. Maybe like
She's not the king of sadness. He's
What'd
like
you
the
say?
prince of darkness or something.
Well,
or-
darkness and sadness and death are pretty much all the same. All right, next
Okay.
question.
Okay, this is one you'll like this. Prince Harry allegedly made a peace offering to the royal family, which the peace offering was sharing his official schedule with them. So now they know his like official.
Why would they care about that?
I don't know. It was a headline. Do you think that's true or false? Don't say it.
Okay.
You know what I realized? None of these are false.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I want to hear the third one.
Well, the third one was Cruz Beckham posts a scathing social media message amid a feud with brother Brooklyn and Nicola
I
Peltz.
saw he posted some speedo photo on a boat, but that was it.
And these are all alleged. Cruz Beckham posted a Speedo photo.
Uh huh.
I feel like you're talking about a different Beckham.
No.
Cruz Beckham,
Yeah.
the child,
Yeah.
posted a Speedo photo.
Yeah. White speedo on the back of a yacht.
Cruz Beckham Speedo photo.
Do you not know anything about pop culture?
Wait, well, how do you know this?
Duh. Do you not follow anything with pop culture? Do you not read People magazine?
Jesus Christ, that thing looks like a diaper.
How are you just learning about this now?
This happened, by the way, 20 hours ago from whenever the time is
Yeah,
that we're
I
filming
pay
this.
attention to what's going on in pop culture.
You pay
should
attention
try.
to someone in a Speedo. Holy shit, his dad's in a Speedo too.
No. You don't get it, Eric. He was making fun of his dad. He was recreating his
Okay,
dad's
I didn't read the
photo
headline
from
yet.
the last year. Ugh,
That's crazy. Wow, I'm
that's
impressed.
old news.
I'm very impressed.
Wait, so the roses thing is real?
It's all real. I forgot to pull it.
Wait,
back on.
wait. So he has his roses since his wife every week now, the rest of her life. They're black roses.
Yeah, I don't know if they're roses, but I think they're flower. Oh yeah, black roses. That's what I wrote down.
What if she gets tired of them? What if the company goes out of business?
You order from a different
But
florist.
who's paying for it? What if she's like, I don't want to keep wasting money on black roses. Can you please just send me a bottle of wine? You know?
I think he was sober when he died.
Oh, that's sad.
Which would be ironic, sending a bottle of wine from. Can we also talk about the Etsy witch? Do you know what this is?
No.
Wait, what?
What's Etsy? You said an Etsy witch. What's Etsy? I know what a witch is. What's Etsy? What is so funny?
You're lying.
I said, what's Etsy? I know what a witch is, like a witch like Halloween. What's Etsy? Is that like someone's name? What is so funny?
Oh my god.
Catch your breath. What's going on?
Etsy, like the website Etsy.
I don't know that one.
Take a guess. What do you think Etsy is a website for?
Well, it's something to do with a witch, so probably witchcraft. I don't know. Halloween. It's like a Halloween website.
No, you think it's like a spirit.
Yeah. Okay.
You were so far away from what Etsy is. Etsy's like a marketplace, sort of like where people who have like a craft or a skill, they make things and then you can buy it. So like it's like a sales
Oh, so you're
Marketplace.
like trading someone's trades. That's actually a great idea.
buying someone's
Buying
trades.
someone's trades. Great idea.
Okay, well I'm glad that we just learned what Etsy is because that's
If only you
humiliating.
did an ad with them and influence me, I would know what they are. But you haven't done it yet.
I haven't talked about Etsy yet because I'm not whoring it out yet. Okay, we're learning a lot about each other on this.
So
podcast.
Etsy creates creators, people who make stuff,
Yeah.
with people online who want to buy the stuff that
Yeah.
someone is making.
Exactly. So there's this witch who has like I guess she's like a witch, like a white witch.
I know what a
think-
witch is.
Okay. But I think she can like practice like good witchcraft and you can hire her to do certain spells and you can ask her for certain things. I don't know how it works. Like good witchcraft. You can hire her for like $15 and she'll do spells for you, I guess. So like you can do one for like wealth or prosperity, but I think you can also do things like you can put a hex on someone. So that is dark magic or
That's
black
definitely
magic.
dark magic.
Yeah, I don't know anything good that I'm wishing for right now, but I do know a lot of people that I would like to cast a spell on. I just wanted to talk about it. What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
Sea Witch. I think it's a great idea. I think there are lots of people that need spells done.
The
and-
interesting thing
Does
is
she actually charge?
$15 a spell.
Okay.
Or I think you can like get a package of spells.
Of course you can. You can always get a package of anything. Like I have the car wash, unlimited washes. It's not a package. I can just go whenever I want. I can get a car wash anytime, only one a day. But I could get a car wash every day of the week if I want.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the same thing, but even better than $15. Well, they raised the prices. Unfortunately, when we're in Nantucket, I can't use it. I should have probably frozen it for the month.
God,
But
I
well.
really, this is.
anyway, what were we saying about your package with the witch?
I want to get a package of witch cards.
I think we should.
And
Try
guess
it.
what? Hold on, this is the best. You would love her schedule. She takes off like certain hours so she can cast her spells, but it's like midday, and I feel like
She's probably just going to
I feel like
Walmart.
she probably. I'm literally gonna throw my phone. It won't stop ringing. I feel like she probably like lives in a beach town and just goes to the beach during the day, and then she casts
Absolutely.
them in the dark of night or something.
Yeah. Also, how does she have to? I mean, she can say she's casting and not even cast them. How would anyone know?
You know, I agree.
She could literally just be like, "Oh yeah, I just casted your spell," just like, and no one's gonna know.
I never fucking thought about that.
They might have these have all been uncast spells.
No, Kinga, my manager, she cast a spell for prosperity, and it didn't work on her. She said, but I got a really big brand campaign right after, so it
Okay.
might not work on you. But it
So-
could also. You should do one for real
I
estate.
really hope you win the lottery.
No.
Wink,
You can't
wink.
just hope. You have to
Oh.
pay her $15,
Oh, okay.
and then she'll cast the spell for you.
Oh, okay. Perfect. I do think your medium might be able to help her though.
Oh my god, I have such a good medium. He's so good.
Andrew, right?
Alex,
Alex.
you can't even guess his name right. So let's see what's in the cards for you in the future.
What are the questions you have for me? That's why you had your phone. Now you lost
I threw it, and then it started vibrating. So
You know, there's this button you can push "Do Not Disturb" on your phone, so you can still use your phone, but calls, texts don't come through.
I'm fully aware of the do not disturb button. I accidentally been turning on the do not disturb button. Like,
Yeah, I know. Then I can't get a hold of you.
yeah, and he always he's like, your phone's been off. I'm like, it's not off. And then like I'll see 45 text messages from him, and I accidentally click do not disturb. Also annoying. My friend Savannah tracks my location now. She turned that on when I wasn't looking, and now she's like asking me about like restaurants that I'm walking by, and she's like, "Ooh, are you at this restaurant?" I'm like, "How does she know?" And then I see I shared my location with her. So
Yeah.
should we share our locations?
Sure.
No.
I'm sitting right next to you.
We
That's
are going
where
to
I
be
am.
together for the next month. So this month we got a lot going on. We're on Nantucket
Now,
now. We are currently on Nantucket. It's a rainy day. So that's why I got Jeremy to agree to sit down and talk to me for however long this has been. I don't know. It's going to be a busy month. We're going to Hotel du Cap at the end of the month or mid-month for my birthday.
mid-month.
Jeremy surprised me, and it is probably
I love surprises. You hate them, but I
I-
love them.
hate.
I just like, I don't know, I think they're fun. Like, I don't think people surprise on people these days.
I think one of the worst things you can do for someone, aside from take them to Hotel du Cap, that's all positive and great, is a surprise. Like I'm down. That was a great.
Oh, I
surprise.
think it's one of the best things. I wish people would surprise me more. I love surprises.
No, that was a great surprise. But my biggest,
all the surprises I've ever done for you are always good. I throw birthday surprise
I
parties.
hate surprise
dinner
parties.
surprise parties.
And you always walk in and everyone's like looking at you for your reaction, and you have to be like, "Oh my god, for me, you threw me a surprise." I fucking hate it. I hate
Okay,
it.
well, note to self, there'll be no surprise next year.
No. I like those kinds of like because we're doing an annual trip now
No, we're
to the
not
south
doing
of
an annual
France.
trip.
Well, we've done it the last 2 years.
That's not annual.
It's been the last
That's
2 years.
called a coincidence.
I think it's called a tradition at that point.
No, it's a coincidence.
So we're gonna spend every birthday at Hotel du Cap, which is gonna be amazing. I already have a hat, so I might as
We're
well.
selling our house, actually.
We're gonna sell our house for 1 week at Hotel du Cap. No, but it is gonna be an amazing trip. We're going with our friend Carol Radziwill, who I'm also begging to get on the podcast because she's just like so fucking busy now.
I don't think you can keep her attention span for as long as you've kept me here so far.
I can.
so.
You know what it is? I just have to have it all set up and be like, sit, talk. Like she's
Right.
good at gabbing. Like she'll gab.
I don't think she's going to hold it, so you have to like.
She
attach
couldn't understand the
something.
microphone
Yeah, she'd
situation.
have
She's
to,
like,
like-
I have to hold a microphone.
Well, what did she do in Housewives? Did she have a microphone? Oh, she had a.
Yeah, you're like mic'd up.
That's what you should do. This
I'm gonna mic her up. I'm gonna give her a lav mic.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know.
And just
That's
like-
not gonna work. Yeah, so Carol will be there. Our friend Gil, Cassandra, and Jules, Cassandra's son. It's gonna be a really fun few days.
Yeah.
And I feel like so Jeremy, everyone like on TikTok, I love their mean comments. Honestly, it truly makes my day when I get like a rude comment. I'm like, I fucking
You have
hate
mean
it.
comments on how to do cop?
No, not about that. But like everyone's like, oh, Jeremy does everything. I'm like, okay, but once the trip is booked,
I
book
do nothing.
literally everything.
I book the flight, I book the hotel, and I say, see you there.
and I book every single thing that we do, like
Well,
start
that's
to
called
finish.
a partnership. That's what spouses are supposed to be, or
Yeah.
significant others are supposed to be. Someone does one thing, someone does something else, and together it works.
That was beautiful.
I know. I'll put it on a little
Put it on a pillow.
Put on a pillow.
Put it
Maybe
on
an Etsy person could help me do that. Think an Etsy person can sew me a pillow?
Exactly. That would be, yes, you could get that on Etsy.
Really?
Yeah. You can't get on Etsy?
What?
A trip to Hotel Cap.
That's true.
No.
I saw a pillow the other day in someone's house I was showing, a little old lady's house, and like a no point pillow, and it said, "Always fly business class because you know your heirs will."
That was my first. That was my first.
that good?
Unless you leave nothing to your heirs.
All right.
That was my first question. Second or third question, when Jeremy surprised me with the way that he surprised me was actually the same way he surprised me last year with Carol.
Carol's my good accomplice.
Last year he surprised me by taking me to the Eras tour for my birthday. We went to.
Well, no, went south of France first.
We went to the south of France and then we went to
Yeah,
London.
We went to London for the tour.
For the Eras tour with Carol and her friend Lisa, and he surprised me. What did you give me in that little thing?
It was a fake concert ticket.
Oh yeah, it was a fake
that-
concert
that
ticket.
Carol had drawn up
This year.
probably on Etsy.
Oh, she probably did get it on Etsy. Now he's obsessed.
Now I like this Etsy idea.
So then this year he surprised me with
A hat.
a hat. He gave me a hat, and I'm like, "Why'd you give me a
Carol
hat?"
bought the hat actually.
Carol bought the hat, and I was like, "Why'd you get me a hat?" And he was like, "What does the hat say?" And I'm like, "Hotel du Cap." And he's like, "Why would I get you a hat that says Hotel du Cap?" I'm like,
Because you love hats.
"I don't know. I need a little more info." And then he surprised me and told me we were going, which was an amazing surprise. I would have been happy with the hat.
Well, you get to keep the hat. The rest are just memories. The hat's the only thing you get to keep from the trip.
Now I'm gonna get some sick Instagram photos. It's gonna be a great
It's
August.
gonna be great. That's August. Then we come back a little bit of time in September. Is my birthday trip.
We're going to Italy, so that'll be
Going to Italy.
a story for another day. But I'm gonna keep this short just because this is the first one, and I don't
My
want to.
attention span is only so long.
I can tell you're sitting towards the camera, and they're just getting an eyeful right now. Can you sit like this?
My foot fell asleep from sitting like that. I can't sit like that anymore. Like literally, my foot and my leg are asleep.
I always forget how sensitive you are.
Yeah. And also, my neck's starting to hurt from turning this way so much more. So maybe next time we can go
grab my
front ways.
Yeah, I need to make sure I hit all my talking points with you.
There's
because-
more.
No, we're done. That's the end. I don't know how to end one of these. So
Let me show you how we should do it. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in again for another week of
take me off speaker.
Take Me Off Speaker. This has been your host, Eric Goldie, and our guest of honor, Jeremy Bathoff. That's it for now, folks.
Time to hang up.
Time to hang up. Put me back on speaker.
Time to hang up.
Time to hang up.
Stop saying what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought we were supposed to say it. Supposed to say it. I don't know.
It's time to hang up.
Click.
We're done.
Click.